Shalom.
Shalom Yasha'Allah.
All praise and honor, glory to the Most High, H.O.I. Double honors to all the elders in H.O.I. and all the elders throughout the four corners of the earth that's not wicked.
Right? Kwame Yasha'Allah, we still got next, House of Israel. But I want to give double honors to the elders out there, the one that's righteous, especially the elders that's part of H.O.I. Shout out to Priest Sabak and all the elders out there that's bringing up young men in the proper way of the Most High. All right, we out here with a hopeful, elect, with a hopeful remnant. Right, you know what I'm saying? Our spot is not reserved. We out here striving for our crown just like everybody else, and also facing persecution.
Yeah, that's the name of this sit down that we're about to do. I said in the last video that we're gonna start doing more, as the body of H.O.I. doing more sit downs, because on the streets you can only get what the scoffers allow for us to give y'all. We can't give y'all so much because there's so much interruptions, especially in Times Square and New York. New York is fast. In New York minute, a lot can happen. So that's why we want to sit down with y'all and give you more understanding and more precepts to go with what we're speaking about on the subject matter. So today we're talking about suffering persecution. Suffering persecution, not only physical, but spiritually, mentally, emotionally, sometimes financially. So we want to keep y'all up to date with what's going on, especially with our court date and everything that has to do with the Brooklyn Tabernacle, even from the DC incident, from scoffers to the police, to church leaders, to spiritual leaders, to even elders and all types of individuals in the nation of Israel.
We need weirdos on the internet too. You damn weirdos on the internet.
Can't forget about them.
Yeah.
So let us begin, man, and may the Most High put His words in our mouth and allow us to reach who He wants us to reach, the hopeful elect, and His whatever seeds He wants us to plant. So we're gonna open up in the book of Ecclesiasticus. I'll read for you when you're going on this one. Ecclesiasticus, the second chapter. Okay, it says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Most High, prepare thy soul for temptation."
Right, the Most High, first and foremost, will let you know He's gonna try you. Right, not everybody is how can I say, worthy to enter into the kingdom of heaven. Even though we're a chosen nation, still 2/3 of us are not worthy to enter into the kingdom of heaven. So, the Most High is going to try you. You know what I'm saying? Just like you go into a corporate building or a building where there's something special, you might just get a pat down. You know what I'm saying? You might have to go through a background check. You understand? So the Most High, He's the Most High God of the heavens that created everything. So He's not just going to let anybody in His presence. Does He think He's better than you? Yes, He created you. So just know when you entering into His sanctuary, you're going to have to get thoroughly checked. Okay?
Verse 2, "Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble."
You're not supposed to make haste in the time of trouble. A lot of people come into the truth. They spend a year of fun, and then they get hit with the whoop-de-whoop, and they out the truth. All of a sudden, it's not the truth anymore. All of a sudden, because you run across a couple wicked people with fringes on, they ain't the truth anymore. Right? The Most High says, when you come, prepare thy soul for temptation, and don't be in such haste to make a quick decision. Yeah?
Right, and let me add to that too. Don't fall victim to, because I see it in Israel. A lot of people, they just because drinking alcohol, drinking wine is lawful, don't abuse it. Don't fall victim to it, because I've seen it in Israel. Well, we're keeping law. We're not breaking law, but you're abusing the alcohol, and then you become a lush. Then you become a drunkard.
Okay.
And then, people don't take you seriously, because the first thing you say is, well, I got demons on me, and you run to the liquor store. Or you used to smoke weed and you run back to the weed. You run back to the drugs of the world. These are the persecutions in the mind that you have to fight, the spiritual battle that you have to fight. Okay? So I just had to bring that out because just because it's lawful don't mean you abuse it.
Yeah.
Okay? Third verse. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Because you want to be increased at your last end. It ain't about how you start off, it's about how you finish. Right? You know, what they say, the tortoise beat the hare in the race. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to run straight into doctrine and run straight into the breakdowns, and you ain't worried about keeping no laws. You know what I'm saying? You ain't learned about how to keep proper feast days. You still thinking you can only keep the feast days in Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking that in their captivity, the Most High wants you to return to your ways. When he says he wants you to return to your ways, doesn't he mean the feast days too, which is part of the law? And we all supposed to be trying to keep the law to our best abilities. So you're going to find the excuse, well, since I can't do it in Jerusalem, I'm just ain't going to do it. Right? You're supposed to endure to the end, man. Right? And see where you end up in your last end. Go ahead.
Fourth verse. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take it cheerfully. Like, a lot of times, like, in the world, a lot of y'all would have got punched in the face, man. In the world, a lot of them scoffers in camp would have got stomped, like, had their whole life stomped away. In the world, a lot of you back-talking females, right, on the internet, and disrespectful females that think you know doctrine would have got cursed out, slapped, and then tell you go get your man. You know what I'm saying? But we are men of the Lord, so we handle our people a different way. You know what I'm saying? We handle our people a much different way. But it doesn't mean that, you know, we could allow herbs to herb us. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's just another part of the persecution, man. Just enduring everybody else's nonsense.
And also, because it says whatsoever. So there's going to be many obstacles thrown at you. There's going to be many tests thrown at you. Many different persecutions. Well, like we said before, whether it's spiritual, mental, physical, emotional, financial. Some people's persecution, you have brothers that came from the world that used to make a bunch of dope money. They used to sell, hustle. Now they working for minimum wage. You understand? So that's persecution. And how many times you get memory. Your memory goes back to where you be like, yo, man, damn, if I could just do this flip, or I can go tap back into that. So this is a persecution that you're dealing with in the mind, and also physical, because when you count your paycheck, it's peanuts. You used to making them big flips. So that's one of whatsoever. You have bearing false witness. You don't know what that do to a man or a woman when you continue to lie upon somebody and make it a damn marathon of lies. You make a marathon of lies on people that actually are innocent, you know, and it comes from hatred, it comes from malice, it comes from trying to be something you're not, or just jealous because you ain't doing what that person, that male or female, is doing. And that jealousy is a big thing. That envy is big in Israel, man. You know, everybody want to be the man, but nobody want to put in the work. And that's like that in the world. Jake's the same way in the world, man. So y'all carrying that same spirit into the world. So there's many persecutions. That's why it says whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
You know, and the Ak, he read the verse, and it's one thing that we really do as a camp, we take it cheerfully. And we get that from our elders about. A lot of times when we're getting frustrated with the heathens, Zabak will just look at us and just start laughing at them. You know what I'm saying? As scoffers, Zabak will just start laughing at. We talk about you weirdos on the internet that want to make 80 videos about us, and we want to look up your IP address and kick in your door. But then Zabak cracks a joke and we're laughing at you, actually. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Calling us snitches, but then you putting brothers' governments and then addresses on the internet. Like, how'd you get that fed? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
The type of wiretaps did you do? You know? But, you know, it's like, we really just laugh at you, though, to be honest. You know? Y'all scoff. Y'all make videos. We even laughing at the Christian church. Like, y'all supposed to be worshiping God, but y'all bearing false witness. The first ones to bear false witness on us was the Brooklyn Tabernacles, right? They were making false police reports. Everything they had on that police report was false. They either completely lied or tried to twist the words around. You know what I'm saying? And throughout to how I went live. You know what I'm saying? You can't lie on a live video.
Con. Yeah, that's one thing. They actually, we're gonna make another video and keep you updated, but we're gonna let y'all know also with the Brooklyn Tabernacle, they lied on us, and they said they had a video, and they took our video down, and from YouTube they got it, and their video didn't start to record until after we had the handcuffs on us. And it was only one person that put their camera on, and it was an Elamite. All the other cops, as what's his name,
Kenton,
Officer Kenton, that was there the whole time, never put his camera on, and he had a camera on. He had a camera on his chest, and he never put it on. You know, and they lied, and they lied on the video. They lied about their video, our video, and now they're even lying more by saying we edited the video that we put up on YouTube, because they saying what we said, and we took that out of the video, and that's a damn lie, man. This is coming from the Brooklyn Tabernacle, and this is coming from the police department, from Officer Kenton, who actually works security at the Brooklyn Tabernacle. So yeah, you know, y'all fall into the same category, man. You same people that's bearing false witness on us, but understand we're getting it from different realms, different spirits. And this is no shot, but look at our persecution and then look at other individuals' persecution. We don't have, you know, we're not in murder conspiracies. We're not in a conspiracy of theft. We're not in all these different accusations. All these accusations is lies on us just from teaching the word.
Purely the word.
Purely the word. There's no other accusations that's coming at us except for teaching this word. And y'all mad. Y'all mad. That's all that we can say. Y'all mad literally. Y'all mad in the spirit. Y'all mad in all different matters of way. Y'all mad. Y'all just mad. Y'all insanely mad. So, 5th verse, Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 2, verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
And acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. And I'm not trying to pat myself on the back or give extra big ups to my brothers, but even in the world, when it's like 5 men, right, and across is 200 other men, but the 5 men never backed down, never broke line, never copped out, never got soft, looked all them in their eyes, right? That's what happens in the face of adversity. You're supposed to hold tough right there. And a lot of you scoffers on the internet, you seen that and you was mad when you should have been happy that you got brothers out there that would look like 200 Edomites in the eye while they wearing their MAGA hats and they're high off of white supremacy, but still would just, you know, look them in the eye and rebuke them and say it thus saith Yahweh by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushua.
Hashem HaMashiach Yahushua. Joshua 1 verse 7. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left, that thou mayest prosper whatsoever thou goest.
Time. You know what I'm saying? Always be strong and courageous when you're facing the adversity, man. And whether you're to the right hand or left hand, back or forward, here or there, keep the laws, the statutes, and the commandments of the Most High. And the Most High will have your back, man. The angels surround you when you're at camp and you're doing your best to keep the law and you're bringing out the truth of thus saith the Lord. When you do that, ain't nothing that can stop you, man. So always be strong and courageous, man. Because a lot of these heathen, man, and a lot of you niggas out there, man. A lot of you niggas out there, y'all like dogs. As soon as y'all smell fear, it's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as the adversary smells fear, it's a wrap. They feed off of fear. It's like a dark spirit that senses your fear and just wants to cling on to it, man. Feeds off your fear. That's why the Most High never gave us a spirit of fear, man.
And truth be told, man, if you look at any videos that the Pull Up Boy Division or House of Israel, period, any brothers from House of Israel, from New York to Atlanta to DC to Vegas to Boston to Philly, brothers don't back down, Brian. We don't back down from the police. We don't back down from the secret agents. We don't back down from a mob of angry white boys. We don't back down, period. Once you doing the work of the Most High and you're sincere and you secure with yourself and your faith in the Most High, you're not worried about nothing that comes our way. You know, you're not supposed to be worried about that.
Okay.
That fear, it speaks about that in the book of Deuteronomy. If you scared, go home, man.
Yeah.
Go home, stay with your wives, play with your kids, pet your damn dog, rub your cat's tail, do all of that. But leave this for the strong and courageous, man.
God. And don't scoff. You know what I'm saying? You scared, stay in your house, in your little cozy couch, and just don't scoff. You
with the Wi-Fi on.
With the Wi-Fi on. And just don't scoff. You know you scared. You know you want to be out there if you was us, especially like we was out there for Corner Store Caroline and them coons ran up. And half of them niggas with blue hoodies know they crippin'. You know what I'm saying? And nigga going back and forth in his car. You know if he grabbing a hammer or not. Gotta keep my eye on him. You know what I'm saying? So you guys ain't built like that. So just stay home and don't scoff. You know what I'm saying? Respect your brother. Your brother plays his part. You play your part. You probably do something else. But don't scoff on another man because he doing something you ain't doing, alright?
We got a lot of precepts, so we're going to try to go through them a little quicker.
Yeah,
but this might be a part 2. Mess around. So, Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 6. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Most High, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. 8th verse. Ye that fear the Most High, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. 9th verse. Ye that fear the Most High, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy.
Yeah. See, those verses he just read, it's just that it's telling the Most High, telling you, you know what I'm saying, strengthen your faith in him. You understand? Strengthen up your faith and fear him. Don't fear the cops. Don't fear the persecution. It told you in the verses up, it told you to take that persecution cheerfully. You know, let me make sure I'm speaking plain to the people. The Most High wants you to fear nothing but him. He's reiterating. He's being redundant right now. He's being remedial. He's repeating himself by saying, fear the Most High, you will not fall. Fear the Most High, you will not fail. You know what I'm saying? He's letting you know repeatedly that what you're supposed to do. Fear the Lord, trust in the Lord. Trust in Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Call on Yahweh. Tell him protect you in the name of Hamashiach Yahushai. That's your voucher. Tell him you walk in the ways of Yahushai. And you'll be delivered, man. Read on.
10th verse. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Most High and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Of whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
Salakia. And I want you to go into the story of Samson and how every time Samson called on the strength of the Most High, you know what I'm saying, he got that strength. You know what I'm saying?
And even the book of Daniel, Daniel in the lion's den and in the fire, the children in the fire, you be surprised what the Most High do for you if you walking in this sincerely, man. Like there's a lot of things happening, and a lot of things is happening to the body of HOI. Even because there is splits. There's always going to be splits. Even through the splits, when you pray, first of all, when you pray and you make it an everyday prayer to keep all the wicked niggas away from you, and then the Most High starts separating people from the body, separating people away from you. You got to pay attention. Like, don't get mad. Be like, yo, my prayers is being answered, man. You know, and yes, when you do that, it works if you're doing it sincere. So the spirit is going to move with you if you're in a spirit of sincerity and in truth. You're not out here for a show. You're not trying to be the big man on campus. You're doing this out of sincerity. You're doing this for the love of the Most High, for the fear of the Most High, and for your people. If you're trying to bring in your people, you're trying to be a fisher of men, then the Most High gonna bless you. You know, you have a lot of people that'll be like, oh, why they always recording themselves? Why they always on videos? They doing it for the cameras. But it be the same people that'll make a video, but nobody's watching them. So then they get upset, and then they want to throw it at, oh, they doing it for the camera. No, obviously we go out a lot. Brothers go out 3 days a week, at least in New York. And in other camps in HOI in other states, they go out twice a week. You know, so brothers put in work, and once again, we get that from our hardworking elder. And a lot of y'all elders and a lot of y'all people that hate on Pre-Zabak, our elder, is because y'all not doing that. He gets off his horse and his sword gets bloody. Y'all want to sit often. Y'all want to sit in front of unless a crowd is there, y'all don't want to speak. You know, if you look at the Elder Zabak, it'll be one person or it'll be 1,000 people in front of him. He gonna give that same effort. He gonna teach the people. You know, and he's charismatic. He has that spirit. That's what we try to emulate. We try to emulate the same spirit because that makes you not a boring teacher. Brothers can have wisdom. Brothers can have knowledge of the laws and all types of stuff. But if you're a boring teacher, my man, you're just boring. Some people got it. Some people don't. Sorry to bust your bubble. So a lot of you haters that are bringing forth this persecution, this spiritual persecution, verbal persecution, is because y'all hating because y'all just don't have it, man. You just don't have it. You know, and this is not a pissing contest. This is just facts, man, and it's true. You know, I've been around certain elders that I used to have to get up when certain elders used to teach. You know, back in the old school, I used to have to get up and drink water like 3-4 times, go in the bathroom and put water on my face so I wouldn't fall asleep and be disrespectful. But it happens. You have a lot of and not taking nothing away from those teachers. You know, not taking away nothing because everybody can learn from them, and you still gonna get the wisdom, but it's not gonna be. It's not for the short attention span individuals. If you have a short attention span, they're gonna lose you in space.
And guess what? This is a generation, right? Especially everybody that's, I say, 25 and younger. There's a generation that grew up of short clips.
Right.
Short clips, quick nut, Salakia for my rude in speech, man. Right? You have a generation that just wants you to get to the punch quick. You understand?
They were raised off memes.
They was raised off memes. You understand?
And 1 minute clips off Instagram.
Yeah. So if you don't keep them entertained, they're not gonna pay attention to you that long. Maybe brothers like around my age, around my age, brothers, I say 30 and up, they'll be more into watching the sit down lessons. Maybe some sisters, because Eve is always intuitive. You know what I'm saying? Eve will sit down and watch a lesson and pay attention most of the times. But then even the young Eves, like I said, 25 or younger, a lot of them got short attention spans too. Unless they smoking a damn blunt and they sit down and they stuck in front of the damn computer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you gotta put some flavor on it. You know what I'm saying? Put that Craig Mack on it, that flavor in your ear, man.
For real.
You know? and like the Ox said, a lot of you are boring. Shalom, Israel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sound like the dry eyes dude, man. Clear eyes dude, man. Right? I gotta pull the scripture out because you brought it up. Let me just this is the book of Job, chapter 6 and verse 6. Can that which is unsavory be eaten without salt? Or is there any taste in the white of an egg? You see that? Y'all like egg white. Just straight egg white.
No seasoning.
No seasoning.
No seasoning. and then you get mad because nobody's following you. Nobody's watching your videos. Nobody's paying attention because you're boring. You know what I'm saying? And listen, everybody's supposed to be teachers. Everybody's supposed to strive to be teachers, but not everybody will be a teacher. You know, you can teach better probably a one-on-one, or teaching better online, or teaching better some way, somehow, you know, but there's different bait for different fish, and it is what it is, man. Take it how you want it. You know, you got to put some flavor in there. If you ain't putting that flavor in there, I'm sorry, man. You need some adobo. You definitely need adobo.
Need some jerk seasoning.
Need some jerk seasoning. You need some sofrito. You know, it's more than just salt. Brothers can have salt. Sisters can have salt. But where's the peppers? You know, where's the onions at, man? Yeah, I need that, man.
Yeah. You definitely need that. Some black pepper.
For real. Yeah. Okay. Ecclesiasticus 2 verse 11. For the Most High is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction. Okay. 12 verse. Woe be to the fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. We're not being fearful hearted.
Yeah, faint of hearts.
Right, faint of hearts. This is like our 6th time going to court. And while we're going to court, you got idiots making crazy accusation videos. I don't know how much time they got on their hands to do all these videos. And I'm not gonna lie, the editing is pretty good. You got some good editing. Your editing is good.
You spent a lot of time doing it,
right? You definitely spent a lot of time. You know, so you have a lot of time on your hands, and kudos to you. But while we're going through all of this stuff and still backlash from the MAGA hat incident we just had recently, the elder priest Zabak in Cali, Edomite with a cowboy hat came up to him and told him he liked him better because he's not part of the sons of bitches that was in DC. But he did not know that was our elder.
Yeah,
so you know, Zabak answered him, but that to this day is stinging Esau.
Stinging them, man.
In Spanish, it picas. You understand? It picas them Edomites, man. So right now, yes, we are the target of persecution and the face of persecution for Israel. A lot of brothers talk this persecution, but y'all don't understand what brothers is really going through. You know what I'm saying? We were supposed to, this case was supposed to be dropped. It's disorderly conduct, and it's continued to go. This is our 6th time going to court, 6 or 7.
Like it's about to be, I think, 7.
It's going to be our 7th time, and now it's finally going to trial. This has been going on since what? November?
Yeah, September, November, around that time. I'm gonna look it up on my Facebook and get the exact live video, since they say we edit the video anyway. You know what I'm saying? You know where you're gonna chop up a live video? I'm gonna put it straight from Facebook, man. Like, hey, this is what it is. Brothers ain't bringing no law. So
no fearful hearts, man. They want us to cop a pleas. We're not copping no pleas.
Nah, no pleas.
You know how many pleas we seen them being copped in there while we're in there? Jay copping pleas for every damn thing.
For every damn thing.
Weed is legal right now. They still copping pleas for weed. You know what I'm saying? For little clips and all types of stuff. All types of nonsense, man. And that's who they got us in there with. They got the servants of the Lord that's teaching the word with niggas that's buying and selling crack and weed charges. And
still cooking crack in their house.
Still cooking crack. Crazy, man. So, yeah, no fearful hearts. 13th verse. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. And that's a key. That's a key to a lot, because a lot of y'all claim y'all love the Most High, y'all claim y'all fear the Most High, but y'all niggas is non-believers.
Yeah.
You ain't got no faith. Your faith ain't there. You ain't in this. You ain't really living this, and that's why you walk the way you walk, and you scared to death, man. And that's why you gotta call niggas like us agents. You gotta call us agents.
Because why else would we be so why I say fearless? Why else would we be fearless? Right? We got to be rocking badges, right?
Right.
We got to be agents or something, right? Because we're fearless in the name of the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I mean, in the world I was fearless, but I was fearless with wickedness. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm fearless in righteousness, and all of a sudden I'm an agent. Y'all brothers crack me up. A brother used to risk his life every day selling on the corner.
Right.
So I can't risk my life for the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of y'all brothers don't even think like that, though, right? You see Jake on the corner. A gun charge in New York is what, automatic 5 years.
Come on.
Every bullet is another year.
Especially if you got felonies.
Especially if you got felonies. You understand? But there's still Jake with the gun in the car, selling, dropping off pounds of bud, risking his life every day. And he's doing it for the what? The love of money, the love of Eve. He's doing it for the carnal things in life. So that's the left-hand side. So it's so impossible. The Most High is not mighty enough to get men on the right-hand side that will do the same thing in righteousness, risk their life for righteousness every day. Go places where you will never go. Y'all niggas want to go to Camden, New Jersey.
Nah.
Y'all niggas want to go out there.
Nah.
Y'all niggas wouldn't want to go to 5 Points and get a gun pulled on you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas ain't built like that. But they're all men of the Most High.